What's up, you guys? Sherman's Prime here doing another movie review on the Wolverine bub. I don't know. These are my Wolverine claws. Hell stupid, I know. But anyway, I wanted to do a movie review talking about Wolverine movie. And I did not do a video review talking about Pacific Rim, even though I really wanted to. I had some people leave comments saying like, hey, where's your review on Pacific Rim, man? And now I think I'm too late. Before it gets too late, I want to do a video talking about San Diego Comic-Con, which was probably the best Comic-Con experience I ever had. It was absolutely insane. I had so much fun, and I was so busy. But I'm here to talk about the Wolverine. That's what you guys are here to listen to me talk about. And I'm not going to tell you the whole movie, though I will give spoilers. So, you've been warned. Tons of spoilers. I always do the spoilers. But I'm not going to give the whole plot away. Now, from what I believe is this movie's based off of, I think it was Chris Claremont, or was it Frank Miller that wrote the original four-issue story of Wolverine Goes to Japan. And this is a different movie. The plot isn't really the same as it is in that, but it's kind of loosely based off of it. I haven't read it in a while. I do own it, but I need to go back and reread it. And so I thought it was cool that they did the whole Wolverine in Japan thing. Okay, that's one of the 5 things, so I'm kind of giving it away. So I do like that they gave us that story. Overall, didn't like the movie as much as I wanted to like it, alright? Just saying. It wasn't a bad movie. I definitely liked it more than X-Men First Class. Definitely did not like it as much as X-Men 2. X-Men 2 being my favorite X movie. Definitely better than X-Men 3. So it didn't have anything in there that made me laugh at the movie. Now it had jokes, which was good. I like the jokes. They're kind of, you know, Hugh Jackman's kind of stepping into the whole, I don't know, the Robert Downey Jr.-esque kind of humor kind of thing. Like, hey, I got that myself. I could do that myself. That was funny. You know, he didn't like the old Japanese ladies washing his Wolverine balls, which is a good, funny scene. I like that. That was pretty funny. And then I'll talk about the end of it and everything. And like I said, spoilers. So you've been warned. Overall, didn't like the movie as much as I wanted to like it. Let's talk about the 5 things that I did not like about it the most, alright? So, number 5, and I'm starting at the bottom, so my number 1 is the thing that pissed me off the most, alright? So, number 5 is Silver Samurai. Silver Samurai was okay. Not hella sick. It was okay. I think him being extremely huge wasn't actually a bad idea, because Hugh Jackman is a freaking tall dude. When we were at Comic-Con, we were at Hall H. Dude, we were close, man. We spent the night out there, and Hugh Jackman was talking to us. That's a tall guy, dude. And Wolverine's supposed to be very, very short. So having the Silver Samurai be huge like that, I don't know, it still was out of scale, but it was a little bit more to scale. I was just happy to see Wolverine like having to look up to fight somebody, you know what I mean? So I thought that was kind of tight, but at the same time, the whole plot of the grandfather and everything, you know, manning the suit and him surviving in it and stuff, and I didn't really, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I thought we could have gotten more of it, maybe. It was okay. It wasn't great. Viper, number 4, thing I didn't like. Viper was okay. That was the main villain. Like, excuse me, sorry. But I thought she was alright. You know, she seemed, the actress seemed to have just one emotion throughout the whole thing, and there was no depth to her at all or anything. I didn't really get a sense of any motivation either. I thought her power, like the way they demonstrated her power, I'm not really too familiar with Viper from the comics, to be totally honest with you, but Viper, she just seemed to, it'd be too easy for her to just kill people and get whatever she wanted out of everybody, and to this day I don't really totally catch her motivation, and I just felt like she wasn't cool enough for being the main villain against Wolverine, so I just thought it was... it was okay. It was alright. You know what I mean? I didn't really like her. Number 3, Wolverine getting his claws torn off. Not a big fan of that, and I think it served the plot of the movie okay. Now, Wolverine having bone claws and then getting the adamantium, so seeing Wolverine with bone claws earlier on, I'm cool with that, but having him lose his adamantium claws For me, I don't like it, and I didn't like it back in the day when I was a kid when they did the whole thing. I think Magneto stripped the adamantium away from him, and he had bone, and he went back to bone claws. It's like taking the adamantium claws away from Wolverine just kind of sucks. And then number 2, the thing I also didn't like was Wolverine no more. Like, I'm kind of sick of it. Like, he didn't want to be Wolverine anymore, you know? It's like, what? He's all tortured and stuff, and I don't know, man. I feel like I'm hearing this story too much. And going to my number 1 thing I didn't like about the movie is Wolverine with no healing factor. Weak sauce, man. Not happy with it. Just didn't. Okay, what we had? We had Dark Knight Rises, Iron Man 3, and then what was it? Dark Knight Rises, Iron Man 3, Spider-Man 2. There was another one recently that had come out, but I feel like this is a 4th. I feel like too much of the superhero not having the superhero abilities in the movie, and them fighting that obstacle. It's like, can't you just come up with something for them to fight while they still have all their powers intact and everything like that? Like an Iron Man 1. I liked Iron Man 3 as a movie, but there wasn't much Iron Man in it. Dark Knight Rises, I like that movie now, but still, not a whole lot of Batman in it. And then, we have the Wolverine, and he had some Wolverine in there, so that's cool. And, so that's what really, but I'm sick of that story, basically. It's been done. No more, all right? Please, just knock it off. I don't need to hear. I like doing the X thing, talking about the Wolverine. Okay, anyway, not into wrestling. All right, so the things I did like about the movie. Number 5, ninjas. Ninjas were cool, man. You gotta give props to those ninjas. Ninjas were pretty tight. They were quiet and stealthy as hell, and I thought the ninjas were pretty badass. Number 4, Yukio. That ugly ass broad was pretty good actress, man. I mean, I'm into Asian chicks and stuff like that. Like, I love looking at Asian women. Now, I can't do anything with them, but But I love looking at Asian women. And that was one ugly broad, man. That was, whoo! Yeah, I mean, we got eyes over here and everything. I don't know, but hey, I thought she was a great actress. Same thing with the girl that played Mariko. I thought they tend to, getting these Japanese actresses, it can get to be a little bit annoying when you can't understand what they're saying. Like the broad from, and I'm talking so sexist-like, but I know I'm talking to dudes. Most of the time I'm talking to just dudes in my videos. The girl from Pacific Rim, the Japanese girl from that, there was like a bunch of times where I was like, what? Like, what? Like, I really couldn't understand what the hell she was saying, but these girls, I could understand them. Yukio, I could understand better than Mariko, but, I thought she was a really cool actress, and I liked the character. Yukio from the comics, I remember she had, like, a butch haircut and everything, and she was, I thought she played off the character pretty well from what I can remember. I haven't read that 4-issue trade paperback in a while, so not off the top of my head, I can't really remember too much, but from what I remember, pretty accurate. Number 3, Famke Janssen. Yeah. Oh, dude, I was sold on this woman way back when GoldenEye came, when I came, and when GoldenEye came out. I mean, like, dude, remember she did the thigh squeeze thing on the guys in GoldenEye? Remember that? You know what I'm talking about. And I was just, and she's all laying in bed with Wolverine and stuff, and we get to see Jane, and she's got her boobies, and I don't know. I thought she looked fine as hell, even though you just see this up, but that's just enough for me, man. I had full-blown cochino over here, but hey, Famke Janssen, I like her a lot. The whole thing, though, going back to Wolverine No More, yeah, didn't like that part of it, but for the eyes and the, guy down there, we liked it. So Famke Janssen was my number 3 thing I liked about it. Number 2, mentioned the whole thing in Japan. I like that they went that direction for this movie, or that they made a movie somewhat based off of this. I thought that was pretty cool. The bullet train scene, coolest part of the movie. Only problem was MarvelousNews.com spoiled it for me, because they are the best website for the latest and all Marvel related news. So I went over there to see the clips and everything, and it spoiled it for me. And I watched too much, but yeah. So they kind of, like how I snuck that in there. that bullet train scene was just way badass. The coolest part of the movie for me, man. When he's like jumps up and he's flying at the dude and right at the camera and stuff. Oh man! Oh, it busted my geek spot, dude. I love that. That part was fantastic. Really, really like that. And now, the number one thing I liked about this movie, from what I can remember, this is the first time in a Wolverine movie that we get blood on the claws. Oh, dude, been waiting for that forever. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Go ahead and leave a comment and talk shit, but I don't think we've ever seen Wolverine have blood on the claws in a movie before. And damn, I thought it looked so sick. I want a rated R Wolverine movie so bad. And you know, I gotta give it up to Hugh Jackman, man. He really pulls it off, because there's a whole lot of the, you know, you just see him, I stabbed you in the guts, you know what I mean? Like, you can tell he stabbed somebody in the guts just by the face he made, but you don't really see it happening. And I guess, like, the coolest thing we got was in X-Men 2 where he stabs the guy in the fridge. That was hella sick. That was hella tight. But we actually see blood on the fucking claws, man. That was tight. You see it dripping. It's all at the end. Oh, that was cool. That whole wedding scene thing, or the funeral, not wedding, but the whole funeral thing, that was actually pretty cool. The fight scenes were pretty tight in the movie. I just don't feel like I'm looking forward to seeing the movie again. Like I said, I was pretty tired. I saw it late last night on Sunday. I've been fighting a cold. I've been sick. Not been a good time for me, and I've been pushing out reviews like crazy and trying to, you know, get through them. So anyway, that is my movie review, you guys. Don't want to talk too long, even though I feel like it's been a while. It's good to see you, and we'll catch you later. Peace. Oh yeah, the ending thing. I forgot to talk about that. Sorry. So this is my little after the credits talking about. Okay. The ending. I forgot to talk about that. You see Professor X speed demoning it on his new on his wheelchair, and you get to see Magneto come in. So it's like not the super secret ending. It's like, I don't know, not even halfway through the credits. Okay, cool. I mean, I already was at Hall H, San Diego Comic-Con, so I already knew we got a Days of Future Past thing coming up and all that. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. I think these guys are really trying to top the Avengers. They're trying to do an Avengers thing here in a way, and trying to build things up and stuff. I don't know. But, you know, hey, it could be badass. It could be okay. We don't know yet. But from my point of view, it doesn't seem like it's coming from the heart too much. It seems like they're kind of just mimicking somebody else's business model and trying to get everybody hyped. Not that Marvel Studios isn't a business and their job isn't to make money either. I just feel like the way it's being done, it's kind of, you know, even though Marvel Studios is a business, it still has the heart, you know what I mean? I don't know, I feel like Fox doesn't really have the heart to go along with it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of weird to explain, but hey. Alright, for real this time, I'm out of here. Peace.